Under the shadows of sanity, we grab paper and pen, ready to dive into the next chapter. Hello everyone, this is Liriell and welcome to Recoleta's Guide. Recoleta is a true ultimate-focused character. No matter her role in the team, she can truly bring ultimate cycling to the next level. Together with Melania's euphoria, Recoleta marks a new era for Moxie manipulation. Recoleta's inheritance, spontaneous writing, can be resumed as: she has additional limit of +5 max Moxie at Insight 3. She gains Moxie when an ally uses an ultimate. At Insight 3, she starts battle with one card of Flood of Fiction, and will gain another every time she casts an ultimate while having at least 10 narrative buffs. Flood of Fiction is a key card for Recoleta's gameplay. With no AP cost, it allows an ally with the most Moxie to cast their ultimate, and refunds the Moxie consumed afterwards, up to 5. This is a great boost no matter if you are using Recoleta as your main carry, or if you are running a team that needs constant ultimate cycling. Be it for herself or to support her allies, Flood of Fiction is certain to turn any team into 30 minutes of ultimate animations. The passives, Monomythic Narrative and Ensemble Narrative, can be obtained whenever Recoleta casts her skill, Literary Imagery, or when an ally casts an ultimate. Each stack empowers Recoleta's ultimate damage. Metaphysical Conceit is Recoleta's first skill. It inflicts the debuff Passion Drain on the target. The great thing about Passion Drain is that every time the target attacks an ally, that ally will gain Moxie. This effect loses 1 stack per trigger, and the skill doesn't have a high multiplier, nor does it inflict more stacks at higher ranks. For this reason, I advise to not care much about increasing the rank of this skill, just spam it as much as it's feasible. Literary Imagery is similar to Metaphysical Conceit in the sense that you don't need to care too much about its ranks. Its main function is to grant Recoleta stacks of narrative, and it doesn't grant more stacks at higher ranks. Maze of Visceral Realism is the big deal here. It's very straightforward but effective. This mass ultimate deals more damage the more Moxie consumed, and the more stacks of narrative that Recoleta has, being capable of reaching some of the highest multipliers in the game. Recoleta works fine at Portray 0. For those wanting to boost things further, her best cost benefit is her Portray 1, which allows Recoleta to stack 2 Flood of Fiction cards after casting her ultimate. The final roll is Recoleta's signature Psychubes and the easiest best-in slot for her, hands down. If you have the resources and plan on using Recoleta as one of your main DPS, it's very worth considering getting this Psychube to max amplification. The maximum ultimate might bonus increases from up to 12% to up to 25%, while the critical damage increases from up to 16% to up to 32%. A sizable amount, especially when paired with Recoleta's naturally high ultimate multipliers. Rehearsal of Dreams and Another Story are secondary options that focus on increasing Recoleta's ultimate might and overall damage dealt, while foregoing crit. Not the ideal choice, but still good choices until you can build the final roll if you happen to already have them built. Recoleta's resonance type is the plus shape, which really helps with her critical rate and critical damage. Any critical build will work for her, and for resonance pattern, I recommend Elucidation, as it increases ultimate might, critical rate, and attack. Recoleta has a surprising amount of synergy. As a main carry, she benefits from any characters who can boost her ultimate in any way, with critical support being also welcome. Melania with Euphoria is a name worth mentioning as having perfect synergy with her, making them the core Moxie manipulation issue. Her other main approach is as a catalyst for ultimates. Flood of Fiction and Passion Drain will make your life much easier in any team that requires ultimate cycling. Winsong teams, Liang Yue teams, Poison teams, Burn teams, and Jonala teams, she can cover it all. Don't be afraid to mix and match options and find your favorite gameplay style, much like someone finding their favorite novel genre. The standard Hyper Carry Recoleta setup. It splits AP between Recoleta and Melania to upkeep Passion Drain, and quickly stack Fixed Plan on our allies. Facilitated by Lopera, who due to Recoleta's ult cheating only needs to spend 1 AP per array cycle, and Fatutu with permanent uptime on Shell Bacon, providing massive amounts of passive reeling. Lopera can be traded for Pickles, Hisabat, or even Name Day to support the mineral and ultimate niche in various ways. Just use whichever support you have and whoever you like using. Another approach to Recoleta as the main carry, if you want to shake things up a little. Place Pickles behind Recoleta in order to grant her a myriad of buffs. In this team, Liang Yue can ult in the first round even at Portray 0 thanks to Flood of Fiction. Focus on the right side of the spell dock as the incantations there will get a bonus rank up, or in the area where red and green intersect. With this, you can enjoy extra attacks from Liang Yue and Miss New Babel, who is also in charge of keeping the team alive by consistently placing shields that also passively buff critical rate. Everyone is delusional. Let's be real here. This team only exists so you can have Tuesday overstacking Moxie on a character who already has extra max Moxie, consequently getting more Moxie bonuses on your Moxie-based ultimate because you like Moxie. Jokes aside, this team is a proof of concept of using Recoleta as an enabler for quick ultimate cycling, even outside her usual niche. As already explained, the same way this team works, you can bring the Wandering Knight to any ult-based team. As an example, we have here the Winsong team as well as the Liang Yue carry team. This budget team is perfect for when you want to write some heavy replies to your enemies while feeling like your hand is a gif of a pen on fire. Very simple and straightforward, with many buffs provided by both Soneto and Name Day, with the additional spotlight being Name Day's buff from his own ult. This allows allies to cast ultimates without costing AP, thus leaving more room for incantations to further boost the round's damage, while already charging the next wave of ultimates. Thank you so much for watching. You can check the written version of this guide at prideman.tg. Leave a like and subscribe if you wish to support my work, and consider checking the join button for extra perks as well as helping keep the channel up. I hope this video has been useful, and see you in the next one.